Even when the Creator, when God sent Jesus to this world, He sent Jesus to, in reality, to reveal who He is. He's revealing Himself through Jesus Christ. Had we lived with Jesus, had Jesus been here right now, living with us, slowly we'll see what kind of a person He is, what is His character, what is His personality. He's very kind, He's very sweet, He doesn't get angry that quick. But at the same time, being nice and sweet, that doesn't mean that you're going to let everybody take advantage of you. Because, let's face it, you're living with in the society with a bunch of hyenas. The slightest mistake you make, they will chop you into pieces. So being nice doesn't mean being a fool and letting people take advantage of you. No. That's not the meaning. Be on your guard and have all your rudders deployed. But there is a limit. I mean, there is a limit of what you can do. If somebody's intention is evil and is going to hurt you, he has decided, he had put that in his head, in his mind, to hurt you. He can't do much. I mean, there isn't much to do. Really, there isn't much to do. The general request from God is, I'm going to go later on into this evil thing, because their whole thing, it's their whole point, the entire teaching of Jesus Christ is about this, about in society, there's some people who are evil. Just evil. Pure evil. There's no if and but. There's no question about it. They're just evil and don't ask questions. They're just evil. Some of them are light, like less evil. Some of them more evil. Some of them are extreme evil. But there is all kind of evil people. And the other ones, they get infected by these people. They start doing, repeating, copying these people. A huge chunk of it. And there is, some people who are good, a small maybe quantity or something. The entire teaching of Jesus Christ is about this. It's not about those completely evil people. It's the other ones who get more infected, who get influenced by these evil people, and they start doing evil things too. They start learning from another friend to steal. Slowly, steal one thing, slowly, steal something else, another thing, and next thing you know, over the years, it becomes a habit. And the next thing you know, the other one learns from it too, the other one too, the other one too. And, I mean, to the point that a huge chunk of the society gets infected by this. And the entire teaching of Jesus, where it says, I'm going to clean you, it's about this, that you are infected by this. So move out of evil, push evil out of you. I mean, that's what they're asking, that's what they're saying. Now, I'm going to go into this evil thing and explain it more in detail, because I just said about the stealing. The other thing is about calling names. People, they call names, Four Eyes, they call it in America, they call it bullying, but actually it's not bullying, it's evil. It is evil, no even no doubt about it. It is evil. And you enter in that classroom, one person does it to some kid, next thing you know, the other kid picks up and do it, and next thing you know, the other kid picks up and do it, and start calling Four Eyes, whatever, um, ragtop, things like that. Uh, I mean, that is evil. And next thing you know, half of the class, or a good chunk of the class, or part of the class, they start calling names to that kid. This is the Jesus' teaching. To be, don't be evil. Stay out of evil. Don't. That's not good. Stay out of it. And it's not only Jesus. I mean, you have to take this super seriously, because God, behind it, it's God. God sent Jesus to the world, and He's putting the example, a solid example, telling it, don't be evil. Their other point, the major point of Jesus and God is, their other major point is love, and the other major point is about forgiveness and having mercy towards another person, having a compassion, and having forgiveness. Forgiveness, I mean, obviously, I mean, you have to at least wait the person to realize that he's mistaking and he asks you a pardon. If the person is not asking pardon, why you should forgive him? You should not forgive him. That makes absolutely no sense. The person realize, at least you can tell him, you can confront him and tell him, you did this and this and this thing wrong to me. He realizes it, he accepts that it's wrong, he's asked you forgiveness, yeah, forgive him. But if he's not going to ask you forgiveness, I don't know why you're going to forgive. I don't know. I am going to add one thing here. It's not the place to add it. This was actually from God Himself. That one day God told me, it was in my dream, so it was a dream, it was in my dream. God told me, not with audible voice, but God told me, every argument that you can do, like to defend yourself or to defend somebody, every imaginable argument that you can have, that you can make, that you can throw there, every single one of it, like one after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other, it came to a point that there's nothing left that you can make an excuse or present an excuse or defend yourself or defend that person. Nothing left. And God told me, everything that you do, it must be paid in front of me, either by you or someone on behalf of you, but everything you do, it must be paid in front of me. And right away, it was very quick. And immediately I woke up, and like I couldn't believe it. I was absolutely kind of in shock, and this is a straight from God, a straight from God. God Himself is saying that no forgiveness. There is no forgiveness. You're gonna pay for it. Either you're gonna pay for it, or somebody else on behalf of you going to pay for it. Oh, later on, one day I'm thinking about it. Oh, now I understand why Jesus had to die. Because He's going to end up paying for you. Whatever it is, it has to be paid in front of God. Either you're going to pay, I guess it's going to come to a point that you're not going to be able to pay for whatever they're going to ask or whatever they're going to put in front of you for whatever you did. So Jesus is coming and paying the price, convincing God that you should be forgiven, that you should receive the eternal life. And I am a witness, I am a witness. I have seen Jesus Christ, just like you guys are seeing me, and the resurrection is real. Most importantly is this resurrection is real. It's not a fantasy. It really does exist. I saw it. I am a witness. I can stay here. I can stay in the entire humanity in front of the entire world and say it. I saw it. It's true. Resurrection is real. Jesus was right next to me. Let me go to this thing that what this person asked me about praying for peace or something like that for Syria. Why you cannot pray and ask God for peace? God is sending people, prophets, even Jesus, sending message to his entire children's, be good, don't be evil, don't do evil things. Refrain from doing evil things. That's a message. Now with Jesus, because most people you do not see God, we do not see God every day. With Jesus, especially with Jesus, there was many signs, miracles, what people call miracles. That's because God in silent way, in silently, he is kind of saying or affirming that, just a second, this is not a man-made thing, somebody's fantasy, somebody's beautiful thinking. No, God is not somebody's beautiful thinking. God is real. It is real. He really is real. He really does exist. So, with Jesus, it was more solid because he is the main person, the main person. So God was giving those signs, those miracles. Let me take a little break. Okay. In regarding praying for Syria, this is similar to a parent, a mother, leaves his two child in a room. He comes back after 1 hour. One is hitting the other one is punching the other one. They're fighting and quarreling with each other. One is yelling and screaming, the other one is pulling the other one's hair. And they turn around and they say to mom, give us peace. How mom gonna give peace? How? It's you guys, you're not getting along and hitting each other. How mother gonna give peace? It's the same thing here. I mean, why are you hitting the other one? It's the same thing here. People, they don't get along. Nations, they don't get along. God is sending messages, be good. Now, they don't get along. One grabs the AK-47, shoot the other one. And another one grabs a grenade and throws on the other one. Then the other one starts swearing and cursing and saying all kinds of things. And my mother died because of you, and grabs the bigger machine gun and starts shooting the other group. And next thing you know, it's a chaos. But this is like, well, what does it have to do with God? You are asking God, you're going to pray to God and ask God, oh God, give us peace. I mean, you kind of went off track here. How God gonna give you peace? You guys, both groups or several groups, are not getting along with each other. God is sending messengers and messages. Be good, love each other, have compassion for one towards the other. You have no compassion. You are hitting each other. You are punching each other. And you're turning to God and saying, give us peace. This is absolute nonsense.